Good morning, everyone. Today topic is merchandising department, chapter 1, communication. So, we will start the communication. Communication is the most important part of merchandising. Merchandising department is the core department which communicate with all related departments. Okay, so they have a lot of departments to communicate. So, first, buyer. Every day merchant has to check all the buyer messages, question and answer messages, order confirmation, cost, requirement, approvals and query replies for factory, and whatever factory query needs to be sent to buyer for clarification. So every message they have to check in the morning from buyer side what message they got it, and immediately they have to forward to the each concerned department. So after this, factory messages received from buyer needs to be forwarded to the factory ASAP. Whatever message you got it from buyer is asking something, then immediately you need to send to factory. Be it new tech pack, sometimes you get new tech pack, any approval, fit or PP, or maybe lab tape, or maybe embroidery approval, everything, cost approval, or buyer demand for new fabric, etc. Sometimes buyer want new swatches, fabric swatches. Okay, so each and every stage factory needs to be updated from time to time. Okay, if you miss something, then the work will not be able to finish later on. If any information is missed, then there will be big disaster. Suppose buyer revise the order quantity, might be 20% order is increased, and merchant forget to send revised PO to factory, then at last factory will end up short shipment, as factory has ordered the fabric and trim as per the old order. So because if order is revised and factory is not aware of that, so factory will order accordingly what they have. So if 20% order increase, so we need fabric also to make thread, all trims, labels, etc. There are a lot of information among buyer, factory, and rest of the departments needs to be updated to every stage. Lot of communication. So merchant is the central point for all communication. Need to do tracking of sample, trim, fabric, etc. as well till final inspection. So this with the factory. Okay, then after factory you have a design department. Any requirement from buyer for new collection, sketches, new embroidery, mood boards to be communicated with design department to develop the new collection. So this is their responsibility, to whatever buyer is asking for new developments. So they need to discuss with design department, whether they are office or in the factory. Then fabric department is also important because fabric is the base. Starting is the fabric for any new season, whichever fabric is in trend, going to be in trend. So they need to, and mills are also developing new, fabrics, and making new machineries are already there in the in every year. So they produce different kind of fabrics, lightweight fabrics, and so need to ask from fabric departments to arrange for buyer. Okay, new swatches. Then technical department after fabric, and then all the messages related to technical department, new tech pack, pattern, fit, comments, approval, etc. need to be sent to the technical department. So this is their responsibility to send to the factory as well as to the technical department for all technical related messages. Then quality department is also for them to communicate, chasing QCs to update production inspection status. Because at the end of the day, every day buyer is asking them for even new collection, even their shipment which is already going to ship. Compliance department is also important for them to communicate, because if we have new customers, then or if existing customer has compliance rules which they have to follow. So compliance department has to make sure that factory is following all the compliance during our production. Okay, there should not be no underage kids allowed in the work, so they are not allowed. Then shipping department. Shipping department needs to be coordinated with shipping department to reach the goods to forward it by sea or. So final is this shipping department. Arrange papers to submit to the forwarder so that that shipment leave from the port or by from airport, and payment terms and conditions. If everything documents is done and buyer receive the payment shipment, then buyer release the payment. So all is done by the shipping department. So this is chapter 1, communication part. So